Hello, boys and girls. Hi, welcome to my therapy again today. This is a very cool recording. It's going to be because I can feel the message coming through. Welcome to my therapy. Which purpose is to discover layer by layer the depth of the soul, of the energetic field, of how the vibration and the energy is connected to it, of how emotional trauma affects us and how to get rid of injuries, of emotional injuries that stop your life from feeling fully yourself. Because this is my main goal. In order to do this, obviously you just need to go through certain discomfort, and not everybody is prepared to do this. Not everybody is badass enough, but some do, and obviously the videos are mainly aimed at these people and myself, because if it's only for myself, that's also fine. I just want to share the message, that's all. So something I was talking to my friend about yesterday, which was really interesting. Hi, Nicola. You're my inspirational muse. I love you. Was about how energy is affecting us, okay, and how it sort of reflects, like everything out there reflects the inside of you, inside of us. Okay, so like for example, I'm actually just I'm not going to be speaking on in terms of energy, because everybody knows that everything is energy. But let's say that there is something inside of you that is just not healed. Okay, there is some energy that is just like not fully that's just damaged. Okay, has not been healed properly, and therefore you have some emotional wounds. You're obviously going to pass it on the external, and the problem is with that, the only way to notice is to look at who you are judging. Okay, and who you are having problems with, and who you are avoiding. Because if there is somebody out there that you are not prepared to see, or you just think that this person triggers you, and this is this person's problem, so you have to understand that this is a part of you that you are not prepared to accept just yet. Okay, and you are scared of your shadow, and you are scared of, oh god, sorry, I just can't concentrate because of this string. It's got some paint on it and it's so ugly. Yeah. Is it gonna be better if I don't say it? Here? Here? No. Okay, this off. Sorry. Yeah, better. Much better. Yeah. So the improvement is necessary for everybody, and I can't see a reason why people should be making excuses because they are busy, because they just like watching telly, watching Netflix. Yeah, it's fine, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you do the work, because this is ultimately what you're here for. Okay, this is my message for today, and I'm going to be a little bit ruthless about it, and if someone doesn't like it, then that's tough, because this is my truth. Okay, and I'm going to be speaking it. I've learned I just really want to be myself. This is my therapy, this is my way of just expressing myself, and I want to be myself. I want to show everything and say everything that I need to say in order for myself and other understand what the life is all about in its pure purpose. Okay, because 99% of people, they just like not fulfilling their purpose. They live their life based on their beliefs that have been passed on to them. Okay, and because they are busy with work, they're busy with life, they're busy with everyday things, and then the things that they were given to them on the plate, and like, oh, this is important, here, look, this is important, you have to watch this, you have to do this, you have to do that. These are the distractors that are preventing them from discovering what are the beliefs that they're resonating with. And therefore, 99% of people suffer from mental illnesses because they don't live their life according to their soul purpose. Okay, and that's all it goes down to. Okay, so I also had a discussion with somebody the other day, and they just couldn't. I couldn't convince them. They just realized that if someone's mentally ill, they're mentally ill. There's nothing you can do about it. And obviously, I'm a living proof that it's completely different. But this person didn't want to accept it, which is fine because they weren't ready for changing their beliefs. So every time you have a belief, you can change it, okay? And basically everything is based on beliefs. So your life is based on beliefs. And I'm always going to be saying that if you've got shitty beliefs, you've got shitty life, and there is nothing that is going to change unless you change your beliefs, okay? No one's going to change it for you. No one's going to come in and magically help you. No, there will be no Santa, no mother fairy, or someone who's going to come in and rescue you like it happens in cartoons and films, that is going to change or are going to change your circumstance. Okay, so the only person that can just pursue with the change and do the change is yourself. But you have to like sort of realize where's the field that you need changing. And because I didn't know, until you don't know, unless you know, then you're a victim. Okay. Because you are always going to be blaming the external circumstance, and there's always going to be someone out there who's guilty of things that are making you feel sad, okay, or angry, or making you feel any way that you don't want to feel, okay. So but really the thing is that most of the time, and I'll just tell you, it's 100% that you're probably going to be even reliving the past traumas, the past memories in your head, in your mind, and rewinding them, always just like trying to wind yourself up and just being in the feeling energy of that feeling that you've been hurt, of the feeling when you've been sad, you've been angry, and you've been repeating that, and you're going to be doing it yourself and then blaming other people for doing it to you, okay, which is your fault and your responsibility to have a close look. Where is it that you are going wrong? Okay, you can change, and you can obviously not respond to certain things as well. You don't always have to respond to things that are going. Actually, 100% of things that I don't need response. You just feel through it. And I would imagine myself as a filter of any type of energy. And if you can learn to handle them energies, you are a master. You be a badass, because then you're just going to be able to have the same to maintain a high vibrational energy, okay, which is going to be love, compassion, peace. Like peace is an inside, a calmness, right? This is not even like love. It's just like you are so calm and happy and safe that you don't need anything. It's just like heaven on earth, okay? And it's possible to maintain this status if you do the work. Most people don't do the work because they just don't even see it as necessary, but they don't understand how important it is and how much of a responsibility lays on their shoulders for the collective, okay? That's why just people call each other selfish, but the most selfish thing is that you never do anything with yourself, okay? You just plod along and do fuck all, okay? If you do this, that is wasting your time, and you don't even know that, but you'll be back here to do the work. And sooner or later, the circumstance is going to just force you to do the work. Okay, if you don't do it voluntarily, okay, like it forced me. Okay, I ended up in such a ditch with emotionally that I thought I was going to die. Okay, when there was no real threat out there. Okay, I just I didn't see the point of living. I didn't see the because I didn't have life purpose, and everything externally, whatever happened to me externally, which was death, bad relationship, bad relationships with people, not being able to maintain them, not being able to build them in a right way. They just led me to a conclusion that I am the worthless person. I am the one who's not deserving. I'm the one who's not worthy. And I'm the one to blame. Okay, but that was just the beginning. And it was sort of, feeling sorry for yourself, which I don't see anything wrong with when you have a lot of bad things happen to you at the same time. However, whatever has happened to you externally is a reflection of you. So you can only imagine what kind of trauma there was inside of me that I wasn't healing and I wasn't paying attention. When external was so negative and external was so sort of not even negative, just unbearable. Okay, it was just unbearable. And the reason why it improved on every level was just because I consciously worked for about 1.5 years now, and unconsciously for 3 years in order to improve. Okay. And what I discovered recently, because I was really determined and I was really persistent with things, and there were times where I just I gave up and I didn't think there was it was all worth it. But during those moments, lasted about 2 to 3 weeks. I realized that when I'm not doing the work that I set myself for, and I promised myself I'm going to be doing the work, I'm actually just, after those 2 or 3 weeks not doing the work, I'm not feeling enough, good enough. I'm not feeling right. I'm not feeling okay with myself. Therefore, I started doing it again and motivated myself again to do things. But doing the things is not only what is going to bring you outcomes, as I realized, because it's about other stuff as well. And it just comes, you can sort of reflect on every field of your life, because if you feel like if you're going to fix yourself on one level, then you're going to start realizing there are other levels that also can be improved. But in order to do this and realize that there is where you have to accept, okay, that there is something to do, you have to accept that fact that there is something to do. Okay, just don't deny it. Okay, just like even if you have, there's something wrong in your life, and there is something that you realize that you are doing, which is already a very big success. Okay, because if there's something that you notice about yourself that you want to change, you are one of the people that are, it's a very low percentage of people who actually just have this auto reflection. Okay, and have this they coming back to themselves, and they have the compassion to themselves to admit, oh my goodness, this is what I'm doing. I'm actually just accusing other people of doing exactly what I'm doing myself. Okay, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to do things like that. I just don't want to be that kind of person. What can I do to change it? Okay, and then you start working, and this is such a beautiful thing, and it's just so courageous, and it's so brave to actually be this way. Okay, because yes, we are born, then we have our parents, we enjoy ourselves, we're completely oblivious of the outside, we're completely oblivious of what our responsibilities are in this world. Okay, we get taught at school that things that are completely useless when it comes to life skills, and what it is you have to sort of go out there and discover yourself. But if you are doing a conscious work, it's so much easier to go there with depth. Okay, because it's so much easier to find out what your purpose is and start fulfilling it, because then you are vibrating, you are in aligned with your soul. Okay, you've got your purpose, you're following your heart, and what can be more fulfilling and making you feel more happy than doing something that you love doing? But in order to do what you love doing, you have to find out what it is, and it's often not what it is that you're doing, that you think it is, because you're doing something that you've been told that is right for you. Right, like I've been learning. I can tell you my personal example. At the beginning, I was advised, because I could speak English, and I was still lived in Poland while I was studying English, but I was also an English teaching college, so it was only apparent that I'm going to become an English teacher. But I didn't actually just feel it. Okay, I didn't feel like I'm going to be good to actually pass on the knowledge and teach a language to another person, let alone little children, little people. I can't handle little people when there's too many of them. So I wouldn't be never a good teacher. Okay, and then I thought, okay, maybe there is something, if I can speak English, maybe there is something for me to do in England. Okay, because I can speak that language, I might as well just go and find out. Okay, and it took me years to find out I'm still discovering my life purpose, but I know that exactly that it's just to do with discovery and understanding about energy, and pass the knowledge on to other people so they can also benefit and they can calm down. Okay. And I understand that it's also something to do with anxieties and how to get rid of them, because that's what I was full of. And now it's a completely different matter. And obviously there are anxieties in around us, but how to handle them is a different story. How mainstream medicine advises on how to handle them is just completely different to my approach. And I just want to help. Okay. And I hope that one day I'll be able just to fully understand what I'm discovering and preparing at the moment, and then pass it on to other people. I'm passing it on in those videos anyway, just in case someone would be interested and maybe gets inspired and maybe get a thought about how they feel and about how they want their life to look like on my example. And I would love this. Okay, I would really love that. So yes, what I was also saying, talking to about with my friend, was the fact that, so if we are reflecting something out externally, that means that this is something you improve, and there will always be a reference there. Okay, there will always be there, and there will always be another layer that you can discover, and there's always going to be something that you can be better at. But I don't want you to get me wrong. Just because you can become better at something, it doesn't mean that you are shit at the moment. Okay. And this is a trick that you need to do. Okay. Find your own way. I don't care what kind of way. I'm still learning my own way. You need to feel like you are okay with yourself. You need to feel like you are completely enough. You need to feel that you are more than enough. You need to feel that you're worthy and that you deserve, okay, everything in life, or the best in life, or whatever you want to deserve. Whatever you think that you don't have, and you think that the external is to blame, you need to go inside of you and see what is it there that you are not allowing yourself to do, to deserve. Okay. Because, and that leads me to another topic, which I also sort of came up with today. I was doing a training at home, and I remember that in the past, motivating myself to training at home, like with a personal trainer on YouTube, for example, and do an hour's training of 45-minute training, was just undoable. I couldn't motivate myself. I would always promise to myself, and I was always failing myself. Okay. And I didn't know why I was. I always wanted to look slim. I always wanted to look attractive. I was always doing a lot of things in order to be this way. Okay, be this way. But I could never do this. And even if I eventually had some results, the results were there only for a while, and they would disappear, and I would be coming back to the status from previously. Okay, and that was really annoying, because I knew that I am really just wasting so much energy, wasting so much time on doing things that I know I'm supposed to be doing, and I am doing them. I'm motivating myself, I'm doing them, but they're not working. Okay, and then there was a time when I couldn't motivate myself, as I say, so I just wouldn't do that training at all for a very long time. I couldn't do it, and I was always thinking, why is that like this, when other people just go out there jogging, they doing it, and so on. And what I discovered along in my journey, and this is it might be surprising, is that I was doing it for the wrong reason, because I wanted to be certain way. Okay, I wanted to be good looking. I wanted to be fit. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be regarded, to be not regarded by myself, basically, to be at a certain status, okay, or educated a certain way. And that was always about being, okay. And it was never about feeling that way, okay. And that was the problem, okay. That was the problem. I did it from the wrong angle. I was doing the right things, okay. I had the right tools, but my approach, I wanted to be like, let's say, slim, okay? And my I wanted to be slim, that's all, okay? But my reason for that, behind that, was nothing but, like, for example, because this is how I should look like, right? Yeah, I was like sort of forcing myself to do the work to receive, to get the outcome based on a wrong um, purpose. Okay, the purpose of the purpose is purpose. But we should be, should is not a word here, it should never be. What I mean is, I want to get it right. Before I started today, when I did the training, I felt really light. I just felt like I did it with ease, and there was no. I mean, the training was forceful, but what I meant was, like, I didn't find it hard to motivate myself. I did it with lightness, and I really liked it. Okay, I couldn't sort of wait to do this. It wasn't like this kind of attitude that I had, that, oh, two more sets or two more repeats and stuff like that, and I'll be finished and I can just relax. No, I just did it from the beginning to end with a smile on my face, and I was really excited and happy about it. And the reason why was that I wanted to feel certain way, and I imagined myself feeling that way, and the feeling is the purpose here. Okay, so, like, for example, it comes down to all other things, like, let's say that your motivation is to look good just so that other people admire you, for example, like I very naively used to think as well myself when I was much younger. Then I just wanted to be slim just because I thought that only then I'm going to be worthy, okay, and that it's cool to actually just look like this, and it's cool to go out there and go and get yourself clothes in a certain size. But it's the feeling that's behind it that is going to be your main motor, okay? And the feeling that's behind it that you want and you crave, because you always very often crave this feeling, but you don't know about it, and you don't making it a main goal, okay? And that's why the outcomes disappear so quickly when the goal is not right, okay? Because yeah, that's the whole secret. So if you want to if you go, I was always wondering, why is it that some women just make it look so easy to look good, and they just sort of I don't know, they don't even pay attention to when they are putting the makeup on, straighten their hair, have enough time to put the mask on their face, paint their nails, do all this, dress up nicely, look attractive, and they do it with ease, okay? Whereas some other women, like I used to, put so much effort, so much money, so much work, and the still outcome wasn't there the way that was expected. And now I understand. It's because these women from the first scenario are the ones who doing it for the feeling. Okay? They doing it so that they feel certain way. They imagine themselves how they're gonna feel when they do all the work, and work sort of comes naturally because they crave the feeling. Okay? And in order to get the feeling, all those little bits of work that you need to be done, they're just going to eventually come together in a very natural way when your purpose is the feeling, okay? Whereas if you've got a different purpose, you are going to feel that you work yourself to the ground by doing all the little things that you need to do in order to achieve the outcome, because the outcome is not going to be aligned with your heart, okay? Because it's about the feeling, okay? And the same with the training, and the same with, like, let's say, for example, somebody's got a business because they want to earn money, but it's only I mean, I don't have a business, so I obviously don't have any expertise in this matter, or I don't know anything about it. I'm actually just trying to find out for myself how to become more financially well off. But that will also come in time, because I want to know what the feeling I am not allowing myself to feel in order to get the outcomes that are meant to be there for me. And one more thing, if you discover about the outcomes, right? It's very interesting because it can turn out let's say that you are doing something and you've got a goal, you just want to lose weight, okay? And you find out that why is the reason, where you always have to ask yourself what is the reason. Because if you don't ask yourself questions why you want to why you want to achieve this, why you want to do this, why you want to become this or that, then you've got like almost 100% chance that you're going to fail, okay? Because you need to know why you're doing certain thing. You just don't randomly end up deciding in the morning that today I am going to start losing weight and that's it, and that's end of story because I want to lose weight. No, there has to be a reason behind it, okay? And the reason has to be the feeling, and that's the only right way for you to make it look natural, to make it pleasurable, and to make it feel like it's effortless. Okay, you still do the work, you still put the wheels in motion, but it comes with ease because you do it because you are working towards the feeling you want to achieve. You know how you're going to feel when you are slim and attractive, and that's all you want. Okay, everything that is going to come with it is an extra, it's a bonus, but you know that you are working towards that feeling, and therefore all the actions are going to be very smooth. Okay, so if you don't ask yourself why you want certain things and how you want to feel when you get that, if you don't ask it, then you're going to fail at that goal achievement. Because I did in every single field, because I wasn't concentrating on the feeling. I was concentrating on other things that I believed that they were right things to concentrate on and motivate me in order to receive the outcomes, to get the outcomes. But what I wanted to say, you can be very surprised, and you can become it can become a little bit of a shock for you when you find out that that the reason why you are not achieving those things is, like, for example, you want that feeling. Yeah, you want to have this feeling, but the reason why it's not working out is because you don't think that you deserve this feeling. Okay, you might think that you are not worthy of feeling certain way. Okay, and this is a danger behind like any goal. So you just need to go deep inside of you and ask yourself, what feelings do I want? Okay, what feelings do I want to feel? What do I want to feel when I achieve this goal? What am I going to feel like? What kind of person I'm going to have? What kind of feelings I'm going to have? What kind of beliefs I'm going to have when I'm already there, when I'm already that person? Okay, and along the lines, you might realize when there is something blocking you, something stopping you, you just get any kind of panic or anxiety on the way to your goal, on the way to discovering, on the way to achieving your goals. It might turn out that you are self-sabotaging yourself because you are not achieving that, because you're not allowing yourself. You're not allowing yourself to feel the certain way because you don't feel like you are worth it, or you don't feel like you deserve to feel that way. You don't deserve. That's why a lot of people they're not happy, and they're not happy because they don't know why they're not happy. They're depressed and everything. The reason why it is they often don't feel like they deserve to be happy, because this is a conclusion they got from, God knows, the external, some experiences that they had or along the line, and they don't not enjoying it. And I'll tell you my my personal example, also from a previous video about feeling attractive or not being worthy of feeling attractive. This is what happens, right? I didn't feel I deserved to enjoy myself, to enjoy my looks. I didn't fully understand that I can own this, okay, that this is mine, to be happy about and proud of and enjoy, but I was doing the contrary. And this is stopping yourself. No one else is doing it for you. You are doing it to yourself. I've been talking for half an hour now, dudes. So yeah, I wasn't allowing myself, and I was always like, how the fuck? People tell you to enjoy yourself. How do you do this? How can you enjoy yourself? Okay, because I didn't know I didn't know how to enjoy myself. I didn't enjoy myself at anything because I wasn't allowing myself to be happy, because I wasn't allowing myself to be myself, because all I was doing was fucking concentrating on my looks all the time, whether I look good. Okay, whether I look good, whether I look good enough. Okay, whether I'm good enough in terms of my looks. So I couldn't enjoy anything because every 5 minutes I had to go and round to toilets and find out what I look like. I look in the mirrors because I was so attached to my looks that I couldn't enjoy myself. I wasn't allowing myself to do it. Okay, and that was the feeling that I wasn't allowing myself. I wasn't allowing to fully own what the way I look, be happy about it, be fully proud of it, and not concentrating on it, concentrate on other things that I am doing and I can enjoy. This is only when you enjoy yourself, when you disattach yourself from external things, okay, that are stopping you from living in the moment. Okay, but that's a story for another video. Anyway, I think that the messages came through quite well. My coffee's gone really cold, but it's a beautiful cup that I got from my niece. So I'll show it off for my birthday. So yeah, the message has been passed. Okay, so thank you very much. That was great. Half an hour talk makes me feel much more lighter and I feel good. Guys, you enjoy yourself. I can say that now because I know how to do it. Okay, and this is the best thing ever, when you just stop attaching yourself to the external and you start living your life, because you know that there is nothing that is stopping you, because you are not stopping yourself anymore. Okay, because you are allowing yourself to have fun, because you are allowing yourself to enjoy certain things that you weren't enjoying before because you didn't know that you could do it, because you didn't think you were worth it. You didn't think you were worth to have fun. You didn't think you were worth to enjoy things. You didn't feel like there was anything out there that you deserve doing, and you just didn't deserve to feel good about yourself or about other people. So now everything's changing, and we're just learning stuff like that. Okay, so for those who don't know how to do it, this is how you do it. You find the feeling you want to feel, you imagine yourself feeling the feeling, and then you just go and do the things that are needed for you to achieve that outcome and feel those feelings. Okay, you take care. I love you. Bye bye.